Welcome back to the Tastebuds podcast. As always, it's Ben, aka Sauce, and well, usually it's also Andrew, aka Big Red Belly, and Kenneth, also known as Infinite K. But I'm one man weaving it because I'm a Bucks fan. As you can see by the title and the thumbnail, I just want to get some quick thoughts as a Bucks fan about Giannis and his agent talking with the organization about possibly moving on from the Bucks and parting ways, and just my thoughts and opinions on everything around the situation. So first, obviously, if you're living under a rock, Shams Charania tweeted out that Giannis and his agent is having talks with the Milwaukee Bucks about his future in Milwaukee, whether it's staying in Milwaukee or requesting a trade, I don't know, holding out, whatever, the whole 9 yards that players do whenever they're holding out and they want a trade. So it came out yesterday or the day before that Giannis, although he said verbally, like on camera and to the media, that he wanted to stay in Milwaukee, behind the scenes he did request a trade during the summer, and that just came out, and now it's coming out that he may want to be traded away. The Bucks are 9-13. They're 1-5 without Giannis this season, and we started out hot and now we're not. Yeah, it's some bars right there. But, yeah, we're not looking too good. Giannis missed some time with an adductor strain, and now he's coming back, and we lost to the Wizards after blowing like a 15-point lead. And Miles Turner hasn't been good so far with the money we paid him. Ryan Rollins started amazing. He's kind of cooled off, come back down to earth. Kyle Kuzma is like decent in his role off the bench, but he's not that number 3 guy that we traded away Chris Middleton to get. And so yeah, that's about where the Bucks are. We are out of the playoffs as of right now. We are at plus odds on the sportsbook to make the playoffs, which means we are less likely than we are more likely to make the playoffs, which is kind of concerning, obviously, especially if you're Giannis, because you're trying to compete, and we are on the outside looking in for the playoff picture. So yeah, I mean, the team just isn't good enough. I mean, that's what everybody was saying going into the season, that it's Giannis and a bunch of bums, which, I mean, Ryan Rollins has stepped up. KPJ got injured the very first game. Kuz has been okay to an extent. Miles Turner hasn't been stellar. And this team just can't compete in the East, let alone for a championship overall. And just bluntly putting it, I don't think the Bucks are going to win a championship the rest of Giannis's career. That's just, I mean, we don't have any first-round picks the next 5 years because we traded it for Drew Holiday and we traded it for Damian Lillard. We don't have any young pieces besides like Ryan Rollins to move for an asset. I mean, our best trade package, I mean, we have AJ Green, who is another young piece that is making not a lot of money. I mean, what, AJ Green, Kuz, and like our 2031 unprotected first is like our best trade package. And what are we going to get? Maybe if, I don't know, the Pelicans are just being stupid and they like turn to Nico Harrison, they trade us like Trey Murphy III. And like even that, what is that doing? That maybe we reach the Eastern Conference Finals, but we're not going to the championship and beating a team like the Thunder or the Nuggets. So all in all, I think for the Bucks organization, trading away Giannis is not that bad. As a Bucks fans, I do not want us to trade away Giannis because I love Giannis. I have multiple Giannis jerseys. I have a Giannis signature. I have a Giannis bobblehead. You know, Giannis this and that. He's our best player in franchise history. 2-time MVP winner, DPOY, Finals MVP. You know who Giannis is. But I think with us just going to be a middling team the rest of his career, it would be pretty logical for Giannis to be like, yeah, I'm not going to win a championship here. I don't want to waste the rest of my career just, sitting around idle, just being okay. I want to go win a championship. So I understand that, and I do think he's probably not going to win a championship with the Bucks. But with that being said, the teams he will be traded to, like, let's say the Raptors, the Spurs, the Knicks, definitely. I guess maybe the Thunder. That could happen. There's a world where each of those happen. But it's just, I don't know if there's a single team that can give up the assets to get Giannis and still, like, obviously you get Giannis, so your team's going to be better, but rival a team like the Thunder. The Thunder are probably going to run the NBA for the next at least 5 years. It's just what it looks like. I mean, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander can be out for the rest of the year, and the Thunder would still have the best defense in the league. I mean, they're just that good. But yeah, with that being said, I'm not going to talk about the Thunder right now, but let's say we trade them to the Knicks, which of course there's been a lot of rumblings about him wanting to go to New York. We'd probably get back Cat, which, I mean, I just feel like we should blow it up. The Bucks should, because again, if Giannis can't win with this roster, what is Karl Anthony Towns going to do, especially when we have Miles Turner? I mean, we're just going to be mid, but it just sucks that we don't have our first round pick, so we can't really tank. We're kind of like the Nets if we trade away Giannis when they traded for Kevin Garnett and Paul Pierce, where they just have no first round picks and they're just buns. And of course the Celtics got Jaylen Brown from that. So yeah, I guess we'd have to trade for like a Cat, or if we traded like for Brandon Ingram, for example, or if we traded with the Thunder for whatever reason, get like iHeart and Lou Dort. I don't know. We're in a very tough spot, which is also why I think we should keep Giannis, because at least we can be mid with a top 3 player in the league instead of just being super butt cheeks bottom of the conference with like Cat as our number 1 guy and not having our first round pick. But yeah, I mean, Giannis going to the Thunder. I talked to a friend of the pod, 3 Cone. If you don't know him, he's on Twitter. He has like 100K followers and stuff. He said that as a Thunder fan, he wouldn't do it just because their financial situation would be awful immediately after trading for him, and they're already 22-1. So that would be not smart, he doesn't think. I agree. They have so many first-round picks. They have so many players. They can lose a player to free agency and draft 5 more players at his position. So I think whoever trades for Giannis, they'd have to give up a pretty penny to acquire him, and I don't know if that pretty penny is going to keep them top of the contention. I mean, even if like the Knicks fleece us, like give up, I don't know, McHale, and like McCormick and Yabusele. I mean, they'd have Brunson, OG, Giannis, Cat. They'd probably have to give up Josh Hart too. I mean, obviously that's probably good enough to win the East, but I don't know. They could win a championship with that, I think. But they don't have any first round picks. The Knicks don't, to give us for Giannis. And I mean, the only way that really happens is if Giannis is like, I need to go to the Knicks. No ifs, ands, or buts. And then the Bucks don't get a lot from it because they have no leverage. So I think Giannis should stay because of his legacy. He probably won't win a championship. Even if he like goes to the Spurs, he's with Wemby. I mean, Wemby might be the GOAT. He is like that, but I don't know if him and Wemby can go over the hump. I mean, I don't know if they have to trade away Dylan Harper. They'll probably have to trade away De'Aaron Fox. Stephon Castle's been great. I don't think they're going to trade him away. I don't know. It's just tough. I see both sides, though. I see Giannis wanting to go to try to win a championship. I also see, obviously, the Bucks not wanting to give him away, because if we just give him away, we're kind of screwed for the next 5 years. We're just going to be bad and not have any of our own picks. Yeah, we'll probably get like 5 picks from the Thunder, but what's that going to be, like late teens, late 20s, and we're not very good at drafting as is. We'll probably have to clean house, bring in a tank commander, somebody that can actually draft, because we haven't re-signed a player that we've drafted since Giannis. We just miss after miss. Thon Maker, Jabari Parker. I mean, Malcolm Brogdon wasn't a miss, but we didn't re-sign him. Dante DiVincenzo also wasn't a miss, but we didn't re-sign him. Trade away A.J. Johnson already. So, yeah, that's about all I got. In summary, let's just wrap things up. Giannis, I can see why he wants to leave to win a championship. I just don't know where he can go that has the viable assets to trade for him that will be major contenders. Also hurt his legacy. He'll kind of be like Damian Lillard or another, single team guy that goes at the end of his career to not ring chase. I guess he is ring chasing, quote unquote, but it's not like he's leaving in free agency for the Thunder like he's Kevin Durant. I don't know. The Bucks, I think we'd be fine trading them away because at least we can start our rebuild-ish. We still don't have our first. But, yeah, I just hope we don't. I don't know. We almost will have to, trade for, Karl Anthony Towns or, Brandon Ingram or a player like that to, just ride out and be mediocre until we have our first-round picks for the year and we're able to actually tank and rebuild. So, yeah, it's rough out here. Hopefully, this is all worst-case scenario. Giannis might be get Chris Middleton back from the Wizards, and I'm chilling. Thanasis is already there. We have Alex Antetokounmpo on the two-way. Hopefully that's good enough. Giannis can ride things out. He says he wants to end his career in the EuroLeague. Maybe he retires a little early and goes to the EuroLeague. That'll be fine. As long as he ends his career with the Bucks, I'm happy with that. Again, I don't think we're going to win a championship again. Maybe we will. Hopefully we will. I hope we do. But just being blunt and being a realist, I don't think we will. I think the Thunder are going to roll. But I don't know. I don't know anything. I don't know. Yeah, that's about it. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe to the Taste Buds podcast. Also subscribe to my channel, Sauce. SAUSE. I'll put it somewhere maybe. If it's not there, then I am lazy. And thank you guys for watching. And goodbye.